Hello and welcome to K News. This is Hardik Trivedi. Let's have a look on what is happening in India and in the world. Saudi Arabia's King Salman has been admitted to a hospital in the capital Riyadh for medical tests due to inflammation of the gallbladder, the kingdom's royal court said Monday in a statement. The statement said the 84-year-old monarch is being tested at the King Faisal Specialist Hospital. The brief statement did not provide further details. King Salman has been in power since January 2015. He is considered the last Saudi monarch of his generation of brothers who have held power since the death of their father and founder of Saudi Arabia, King Abdul Aziz. King Salman has empowered his 34-year-old son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, as his successor. The Crown Prince's assertive and bold style of leadership, as well as his consolidation of power and sliding the potential rivals, has been controversial. With the support of his father, Prince Mohammed has transformed the kingdom in recent years, opening it up to tourists and eroding decades of ultra-conservative restrictions on entertainment and women's rights, as he tries to diversify the Saudi economy away from reliance on an oil exports. The prince has also detained dozens of activists and critics, overseen a devastating war in Yemen, and rounded up top members of the royal family in his quest for power. The UAE made history on Monday by successfully launching its spacecraft Al-Amal towards Mars from a Japanese launch center, marking the Arab world's first interplanetary mission, according to media reports. Al-Amal, or Hope probe, weighing 1.3 tons, was launched from the H-2A rocket from Japan's remote Taneshigama spacecraft at 1:58 a.m. local time. The probe's telecom system was set up and it transmitted its first signal after it successfully separated from the launch vehicle, and its solar panels were deployed with clockwork precision an hour after the launch. Mitsubishi Heavy Electrical Industries Launch Services, which is the launch operator, confirmed the signals were received by the mission control team in Dubai's Al Khwaij. The solar panels will charge the batteries of the spacecraft for its 49.5 crore kilometers journey to Mars. Omar Sultan Al Olama, Minister of State for Digital Economy, Artificial Intelligence and Remote Working System, said COVID-19 was the biggest hurdle that the Emirates Mars mission team had to overcome. The team had to work backwards just to ensure that everything arrives in Japan before the launch period, and so that COVID-19 and the closure of borders do not affect the launch and the mission itself. Al Olama was quoted as saying in the report, the Dirham 735 million project, which is the first interplanetary mission by any Arab nation, took 6 years by a team of 135 Emirati engineers, scientists and researchers. Police on Monday claimed to have busted a terror funding module of Pakistan-based terrorist organization Lashkar-e-Toiba, tasked to activate its cadres in Jammu region with the arrest of one person, officials say. The police received information that LET has activated a module of its members for carrying out terrorist activities in the Union Territory, particularly in the Jammu region. And in furtherance to this, a delivery of funds was to take place in Jammu. According to the officials, Special Operation Group Jammu and the Army have busted the terror funding module. The security forces apprehended Mubashir Bhatt, a member of the module, who was asked to collect consignment of Hawala money from Jammu, the official said. During the search, the police seized a bag containing cash worth rupees 1.5 lakhs. Initial questioning revealed that the money was sent by Haroon, a self-styled commander of LET from Pakistan, to be delivered to terrorists through overground workers in Doda. A case has been registered at Pier Mitha police station and further investigation into the matter is underway, the official said. 5 people died and 27 others injured in lightning strikes in West Bengal, Jhargram district on Monday, police said. Several parts of the district witnessed lightning strikes accompanied by heavy rain during the afternoon. 2 persons each died in Jambani and Beliabora areas and 1 in Gopivallapur, police said. A paddy field was struck by lightning in Patihari village under Jambani police station area, leaving 1 person dead and 2 others working with him injured. 14 other workers were also injured in the lightning strike. Several others who had been working in nearby fields had gone to a bus passenger shelter after the rain started, police said. However, the shelter was hit by lightning that left 1 person dead and 6 others, including 2 children, injured. In Dhangari village under Beliabora police station area, 2 women in their mid-30s lost their lives and 5 others were injured when lightning struck the paddy field in which they were working, police said. A 48-year-old man also died in lightning strike in Mahuli village under Gopivallapur police station when he was going to fetch his cow from a field, police said. All the injured people were hospitalized. Twitter says the hack that compromised the accounts of some of its most high-profile users targeted 130 people. The hackers were able to reset the passwords of 45 of those accounts. The San Francisco-based company said in a blog post Saturday that for up to 8 of these accounts, the attackers also downloaded the account's information through the Twitter data tool. None of the 8 were verified accounts, Twitter said, adding that it is contacting the owners of the affected accounts. We are embarrassed, we are disappointed, and more than anything, we are sorry. We know that we must work to regain your trust, and we will support all efforts to bring the perpetrators to the justice, Twitter said in a blog post. The July 17 attack broke into the Twitter accounts of world leaders, celebrities, and tech moguls in one of the most high-profile security breaches in recent years. The attackers sent out requests from the accounts of the public figures offering to send 2,000 for every 1,000 sent to an anonymous Bitcoin address. It highlighted a major flow with the service millions of people have come to rely on as the essential communications tool. This is a great time to invest in India, and the country is welcoming investments in the tech sector, Prime Minister Narendra Modi told IBM CEO Arvind Krishna on Monday. In a virtual interaction with Krishna, the Prime Minister noted that while the world is witnessing a slowdown, FDI inflow in India is increasing. Modi said the country is moving forward with the vision of a self-sufficient India so that a globally competent and disruption-resilient local supply chain can be developed, according to a statement from the Prime Minister's office. Talking about the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on business culture, the Prime Minister said work from home is being adopted in a big way, and the government is constantly working towards providing infrastructure, connectivity, and regulatory environment to ensure that this technological shift is smooth. Modi also discussed the technologies associated and challenges involved in the recent decision of IBM to make 75% of its employees to work from home. The statement said the IBM CEO briefed the Prime Minister about his company's huge investment plans in India and expressed confidence in the vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. The statement said the Consumer Protection Act 2019 comes into the force from today, that is 28th July 2020. While briefing the media about the Consumer Protection Act 2019 through video conference today, the Union Minister for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Shri Ramvilas Paswan, said that this new act will empower consumers and help them in protecting their rights through its various notified rules and provisions like consumer protection councils, consumer dispute redressal commissions, mediation, product liability and punishment for manufacture or sale of products containing adulterant spurious goods. He said that the act includes establishment of the Central Consumer Protection Authority to promote, protect and enforce the rights of consumers. The CCPA will be empowered to conduct investigations into violations of consumer rights and institute complaints, prosecution, order recall of unsafe goods and services, order discontinuance of unfair trade practices and misleading advertisements, impose penalties on manufacturers, endorsers, publishers of misleading advertisements. Shri Paswan further said that the rules for prevention of unfair trade practice by e-commerce platforms will also be covered under this act. The Gazette notification for establishment of the Central Consumer Protection Authority and rules for prevention of unfair trade practice in e-commerce are under publication. Rebel Congress leader Sachin Pilot said on Monday that he was saddened but not surprised and called the allegations against him of offering money to a party MLA to switch to BJP as baseless. The former Deputy Chief Minister of Rajasthan said this was a clear attempt to undermine his reputation and take the focus away from the substantive issue he has raised against the party leadership of the state. I am saddened but not surprised to be at the receiving end of such baseless and vexatious allegations being leveled against me. This is done by solely to malign me and to stifle the legitimate concerns that I had raised against the party leadership of the state as a member and MLA. This attempt further aims at defaming me and attack my credibility, said Sachin Pilot in a statement. Without disclosing the amount offered, Rajasthan Congress MLA Giriraj Singh Malinga said at the talks held at Pilot's house, he was offered money to switch allegiance to the BJP. The MLA said he subsequently told Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot about the plan. It's time for a short break. We'll join you in a short while.
వేసవి అవుతుంది fun with the cooler number one. ఇక చేసుకో more fun ఉంటే cooler number one. ఇక don't run from the sun ఉంటే Kelta number one. इतना सुंदर जैसे कोई सपना सुहाना दीवाना दीवाना
कटारिया टाइल्स, जो देखे वो दीवाना।
Welcome back to K News and thank you for watching. Let's continue the streak of news. Indigo has decided to lay off 10% of its workforce due to the economic crisis caused by the coronavirus pandemic, its CEO Ranjoy Datta said on Monday. Indigo Ranjoy Datta CEO said that after carefully assessing and reviewing all possible scenarios, it is clear that they will need to bid a painful adieu to 10% of their workforce. From where things stand currently, it is possible for our company to fly through this economic storm without making some sacrifices in order to sustain our business operations, Datta said in a statement. Therefore, after carefully assessing and reviewing all possible scenarios, it is clear that we will need to bid a painful adieu to 10% of our workforce. It is for the first time in the history of Indigo that we have undertaken such a painful measure, he added. As on March 31, 2019, the airline had 23,531 employees on its payroll. The vaccine candidate developed at the University of Oxford is safe and induces immune reaction. Preliminary results published in medical journal The Lancet on Monday said, raising hopes for a cure for COVID-19 that has killed tens of thousands and disrupted human activity across the globe. The widely followed trial is currently at an advanced stage, with trials in the UK, Brazil and South Africa. A collaboration has already been reached between Oxford, UK government and biopharma major AstraZeneca to produce the vaccine on a mass scale if the final results also are positive. The Serum Institute of India is one of the global partners for its production. The journal also reported that phase 2 of a vaccine trial in China has also been found to be safe and induces an immune response. The randomized controlled trial of a recombinant adenovirus type 5 vectored COVID-19 vaccine was conducted in China in April and involved more than 500 people. China complained to Japan early this month about its fishing boats moving in the vicinity of Senkaku Islands in the East China Sea. Beijing also wanted Japan to cancel the resolution passed by the Ishigaki City Assembly last month to change the name of the southern Japan area from Tonoshiro to Tonoshiro Senkaku. Japan, as expected, has told off China. Beijing's latest complaint to Tokyo falls into a pattern and it's part of its tactic to push the envelope with its neighbors one step at a time. In the East China Sea, the démarche was designed to build its claim over the archipelago that includes 5 uninhabited islands and 3 barren rocks spread over 7 kilometers. It wasn't just the presence of Japanese military around the islands east of the Chinese mainland that Beijing was going to object. To be sure, China has been attempting to expand its territories over the last 2 decades, but it has only been after the latest round of steps or missteps that Beijing has been called out for bullying its neighbors, first by the United States. For instance, it has been laying the ground for the Ladakh adventure nearly 20 years ago. India Meteorological Department authorities on Monday afternoon issued a red alert. The public is urged to steer clear of potentially dangerous areas and warned of heavy to very heavy rainfall to occur over 5 hill districts of Uttarakhand between Tuesday and Thursday. A bulletin issued by Bikram Singh, Director, Regional Meteorological Center, stated heavy to very heavy rainfall with intense to very intense spells is very likely 60% probability to occur over Uttarkashi, Rudraprayag, Chamoli, Bageshwar and Pithoragarh districts of Uttarakhand between Tuesday and Thursday. These districts are likely to experience landslides, boulder fall, overflowing of gushing streams and blockade or a washout of link roads. The IMD authorities advised the district administrations to be on their guard and maintain a strict vigil at settlements such as people living near banks of rivulets, streams and landslide prone areas. There is a forecast for heavy to very heavy rainfall at isolated places in Dehradun, Haridwar, Tehri, Pauri, Nainital and Almora districts in the Himalayan state between Tuesday and Thursday. Praveen Alok, an official from the State Disaster Response Force, on Monday said that in past 24 hours, over 500 people were evacuated to safer places by alternate route after a road was blocked at Pipakoti in Chamoli district on Sunday. 8 rescue operations were conducted by SDRF. Some are still underway across the hill state. Officials from State Emergency Operations Center said that National Highway 58, which leads to the Badrinath Shrine, was blocked near Lambagad, a landslide prone area, till Monday afternoon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and a host of other VIPs will attend the groundbreaking ceremony for the Ram Temple in Ayodhya on August 5, the Temple Trust said. Grand preparations are on the ceremony, which will revolve around the installation of a 40 kg silver brick as the foundation stone by the Prime Minister, said the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra, which has been tasked with the temple building. Nritya Gopal Das, president of the trust, mandated by the Supreme Court, said the Bhumi Pujan will be performed by placing the silver brick at the Sanctum Sanctorium. 3-day-long Vedic rituals will be held before the main ceremony, which will begin on August 3. Not more than 50 VIPs will attend the event, which was delayed by more than 2 months due to the coronavirus outbreak. Now, in keeping with the safety rules, the guest list has been kept limited. Giant CCTV screens have been put up across Ayodhya so the devotees can watch the program, the trust said. All senior BJP leaders associated with temple movement have been invited, the trust said. The list will include BJP veterans Lal Krishna Advani and Murli Manohar Joshi and senior leaders like Uma Bharti, Vinay Katyar and Sadhvi Ritambara. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will also join the Bhumi Pujan ceremony along with seniors in the BJP's ideological mentor Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh, including its chief Mohan Bhagwat. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray and his Bihar counterpart Nitish Kumar are also likely to attend. The government is looking to privatize more than half of the state-owned banks to reduce the number of state-owned lenders to just 5 as part of an overhaul of the banking industry, government and banking sources said. The first part of the plan would be to sell majority stakes in the Bank of India, Central Bank of India, Indian Overseas Bank, UCO Bank, Bank of Maharashtra, and Punjab and Sindh Bank, leading to an effective privatization of these state-owned lenders, the government official said. The idea is to have 4 to 5 government-owned banks, said one senior government official. At present, India has 12 state-owned banks. The government official said that such a plan would be laid out in new privatization proposal the government is currently formulating, and this would be put before the cabinet for approval. The finance ministry declined to comment on the matter. The government is working on a privatization plan to help to raise money by selling assets in non-core companies and sectors when the country is strapped for funds due to lack of economic growth caused by the coronavirus pandemic. Several government committees and the Reserve Bank of India have recommended that India should have not more than 5 state-owned banks. A manager of a Vadodara-based public sector bank was arrested on Monday, along with 3 others, for allegedly withdrawing rupees 1.75 crore from a fixed deposit and transferring the money to 2 other accounts using forged documents, police said. The money had been initially deposited by liquidator of a cooperative bank. Amul Mahod, the manager of Diwalipura branch of Punjab National Bank in Vadodara, was arrested by the city crime branch along with 3 others on charges of cheating, forgery and criminal conspiracy, said DCP Crime Vadodara Jaideep Singh Jadeja. He said the liquidator of Anyonya Cooperative Bank had stated in a complaint that some unidentified persons withdrew rupees 1.75 crore from the bank branch after he deposited it on January 16, 2020. Jadeja said rupees 1 crore 75 lakhs were withdrawn along with accumulated interest through a demand draft payable at Kolhapur district using bogus documents. The accused persons also forged the documents in the name of the cooperative bank to open a current account in its name at Karelibagh branch of the Central Bank of India, where they deposited the demand draft, Jadeja said. From Central Bank of India, the money was transferred to accounts open in the names of 2 Mumbai-based companies of the accused. They transferred rupees 1.5 crore in one account and rupees 25 lakh in another, the DCP said. 3 other accused are identified as Rahul Shah and Bhupesh Surti, both residents of Mumbai, and Kiran Panchal, a resident of Ahmedabad. 3 others are on the run, police said. That's all for now. Keep watching K News. This is Hardik Trivedi taking your leave. Be alert, be positive, be safe.